Okay, it's the next morning. I don't know what day it is, but we are back at the launching pad with the Gemini Giant, and we're gonna have a quick little breakfast sandwich here. But look, in the back is a little mini museum, and I'm just, hey, there's Dan. It's real early in the morning here. They just opened, but
Gold records.
holy cow! Can you tell us really quickly while I'm shooting? Beatles Gold Records.
Gold record.
A lot of autograph stuff.
I'm not sure who that is.
That's
B.B. King.
It's like Blondie maybe.
Very.
And then they got a ton of guitars over here. Roy Clark, Peter Frampton, Blue Oyster Cult. I can't read them all. Wild Bunch. Paul Stanley. They got jukeboxy. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Chair I sat on Route 66. That's hilarious. All right. Oh, there's R2D2. No, that's not what he sounds like. R2D. I don't know what. Star Wars R2D2. All right, and cool. Gilda Radner. She's from Detroit. Here we are in Gardner. Right down Main Street. I'm walking down, and there's not a car in sight, just a train. There's a little sign right there that says Historic Two-Cell Jail. And there it is. Dan's looking to get out. So what's my crime there, Sheriff?
Obnoxiousness in the first degree.
Help! Here's my tot. Oh, there's a potty. Literally, a pot. Tea. Woohoo!
A pot of tea?
Can do my business right here.
Okay.
A little privacy. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Send help, send money.
Okay, right next to the jail is this old diner, which was apparently horse-drawn originally. They have anything vegan in there?
What?
Any vegan options in there?
There's a plate of eggs. They look a little rubbery.
That's not vegan, is it? I could eat there, but you not so much.
We're in Gardner, Illinois, on historic Route 66 through Illinois, then Missouri, then Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California. Woo! The Mother Road. Here we are on Route 66, and over there is the freeway. You can see how the freeway goes much faster and has bypassed Route 66. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I knew Elvis was pretty talented, but I've never seen anybody play the guitar and hold a microphone at the same time.
Hey Dan, do you know where we're at?
We're at the First National Bank in Dwight, Illinois.
In Dwight, Illinois, and this was right on Route 66. But this First National Bank, want to hear something really cool about it?
Yeah.
Guess who designed it?
It's full of money. Oh, my design. Ooh.
Yep.
I don't know.
Frank Lloyd Wright. Frank Lloyd Wright
Yeah.
designed this building. Okay, we're inside the bank. This is 1906. It was built by Frank Lloyd Wright. That's an original table there. And all this other good stuff. It's beautiful. All right, Chief, there's a fire. I'm on my way. No fires when I'm around. Well, what's your name?
German, going to German, my name.
Well, hi.
Hi, and what's your name?
I'm Robin. Now, can you explain to us what this is?
Okay. It's just a card that you had, and you come in and you got gas, and the owner would come in and write it on this card with your roundings,
Oh, look at that.
you know.
So how much they owed?
Uh-huh. And then on Friday, they got paid. Usually, most of them paid by the week. On Friday, they maybe pay off the bill, you know.
I love it. A lot of places along Route 66, you have the freeway over there which bypassed all of Route 66, and that ended the demise of a lot of small towns. And over the past several years, they've made a new Route 66, better asphalt and stuff. But right here, we just found part of more of the original road. So right here, we have 3 parts of Route 66. We have a longer time ago, we have the more modern, and the super freeway that bypassed everything. And if you look in the distance, right over there is a barn with the Merrimack Caverns. We'll be seeing that in a few days. We're in Pontiac, Illinois, and it is a lot of museums we wanted to stop at. Hello. But look at, they've got this cute little Route 66 car with some of the places we've been to. There's the Gemini Giant. We'll be staying there soon. Here I am. Getting my kicks. Here's Fillmore from Cars. I brought him from home. But this is the original Fillmore. This is Waldmeyer's 1972 VW. And this is what he lived in. And he also has a bus here. But he also lived in this and traveled Route 66.
Here's the inside of Bob Wildmeyer's VW. We thought ours was kind of cluttered, but he was very eclectic.
He was an artist.
As well as artistic.
A lot of murals.
Here's one of Bob Wildmeyer's creations on his own vehicle. A map of Route 66 all the way from Chicago to Los Angeles, way over here, and all points in between. Let's see Bob Wildmeyer's bus. It was for rain, but they're letting us in because Robin's so enthusiastic. So when Bob Wildmeyer outgrew his microbus, he graduated to this old school bus.
He drove it a little
bit. He lived more in the van.
He lived in this.
But
he drove the van around.
Where did he keep this usually?
Usually, when he first took it out, he had it in Hackberry, Arizona.
Okay.
And then he had
Close the door.
a
Close
gift
the
shop
door,
there. And he got so busy with tourists stopping, he didn't get enough time to do his artwork. So he moved it to the southeast corner of Arizona in the middle of nowhere.
To be alone.
To be alone and do his work, and then he would drive the van back and forth.
Oh my gosh, I gotta get some pictures of you doing video. There's his seat. Oh, I'm in heaven.
It's an anti-theft device, I see. A snake on the...
Oh my god.
I like the cat driver's seat there.
Close the door, honey.
Just a chair, a wicker chair.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm sorry, the book has what? A lot of his sketches?
Sketches of
Oh,
how he's going to design this.
Oh, okay. Wow. He's going to put a library up here. And a high-tech way to hold everything in place with twine.
Oh no, this one's
Central heating.
Look at this. How long have you been
Workshop
working doing
here.
this?
Since
galley.
summer of 2011.
Oh, a long time.
And we've had the museum. This came up. He died in December of 9.
Shower and sauna. There's these little cars all over Pontiac. This one's a little tow truck. Almost looks like it's towing Bob Waldmeyer's home. There is the mural on the back of the Pontiac same Route 66 museum. But there's all these other murals on these other businesses that cross the alley. They're all painted by a group called the Wall Dogs.
Here's the original design. My goodness, we're way up here still. All right, we're still in Pontiac, Illinois. Hey, Dan, want to ride in my new Lincoln?
Your Lincoln in Pontiac? Oh, okay. I see you have a co-pilot there.
Yeah, I got the split rail fence in the front. It's my bumper.
The hood ornament.
The hood ornament. Our wind in our hair. Right, Abe? Van Gogh. Actually, cargo. No, pickup go. Not Van Gogh. Wow. Okay, Okay, here we are driving on some of the old original road. You can see there's the next historic Route 66 there, which we're actually traveling on, and then the railroad. And there it goes, and here we are actually driving on a part of it. We're standing in front of the old state police headquarters, coming out of Pontiac on Route 66, and it was built in 1941, closed in 2003. And if we had a drone, you would see the roof, because even then they had a sense of humor. If you run over here, I can show you, it's got a short wing here, because if you look at the top of this building, it is shaped like a Derringer gun. So here's the Derringer gun, and here's the building. The long end, the handle right here. I'm standing right here, shaped like a Derringer gun. Pachoo, pachoo! Here we are on old Route 66. They call it Memory Lane in Lexington, Illinois. So this is where cars used to go, and look at how narrow it is. And these people actually live right on old Route 66. Pretty cool. Okay, we're turning into the old Dead Man's Curve on Route 66. This is how it used to go. And there were many, many accidents on here. They now bypass that to where those cars are, which we just got off. But here we go. Oh yeah, it's like a big S-turn, big hook turn. Here's a Burma shave. Cars in ditch, driver in tree. The moon was full and so was he. Burma shave. Holy cow, and here we go. Dead Man's Curve on Route 66, the Mother Road. We are at Sprague Super Service. It's a gas station here in the Tudor Revival, and the people lived upstairs, right here along Route 66 in Normal, Illinois. And I just met the owner now, Terry Ryburn. Cute little gift shop, knows everything, and she's a stand-up comedian. Pretty cool lady. And here's Route 66. Here's a car, there's the rig, there's the super center. We're on Route 66, just a little off the beaten path in Bloomington, Illinois, which is on the beaten path. But we came down a street to find the cemetery called Evergreen Memorial Cemetery. And the whole reason I came down here was for this little gravestone. This is the gravestone. Dorothy Louise Gage, June 11th, 1898 through November 11th, 1898. This little baby died at 5 months old of some kind of brain disease. She's the niece of L. Frank Baum. Sound familiar? Well, she passed away. It was his niece, little Dorothy, hint, and he decided to name his main character after her from a story he was writing called, yep, The Wizard of Oz. And here they took an old tree stump, and look at that. There's Dorothy, there's Toto, there's the yellow brick road. Isn't that cool? Took us a while to find, but there she is.
This plane carving is interesting because in 1948, a group of citizens gathered here to honor the Civil War dead, and the plane was flying over to drop poppies as part of the ceremony. And apparently they crashed into this tree, killing the passenger and severely injuring the pilot. Years later, the tree had to come down, and they realized it was this tree that they had crashed into.
Wow.
So they decided to carve a memorial to the plane, in that plane crash, in the tree.
Oh, and look, and you could see, look at, they made poppies in it.
Dropping the poppies.
Dropping
right.
the poppies. Obviously, I'm guessing that's burn marks. Hey, we're in a sleepy little town called Atlanta in Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on Main Street. It's Saturday night. And I ain't got nobody, and neither does Atlanta, right downtown, hey. Anyway, some cool little stores. They're all closed, though. There's a Palms Cafe, which is like supposed to be like 1930s style, and a bunch of other things. But I'm really hungry. How about you?
Yeah, I could go for, like, I don't know, a sandwich of some kind, hamburger, maybe a hot dog.
Well, I've just got something in mind, Dan. A giant hot dog by a giant man. You know anything about this guy?
He looks a lot like the Gemini giant.
He is indeed. We just saw the Gemini giant this morning, and he's its cousin. And these started off as, the first one was a Paul Bunyan in Arizona somewhere, and they became so popular that a muffler place got them and started making them hold mufflers. And then all along the country, they started holding different things like hot dogs.
And that's
or rockets.
That's how they came to be called muffler men.
Muffler men, yep. They're fiberglass. Pretty cool. And you know what, Dan?
They're all made from the same mold, I think.
I think so. And you know, he's got some pretty big boots to fill. And a pretty big... Hey Dan, we are in what town?
We are in Lincoln, Illinois.
Lincoln, Illinois. And Lincoln, Illinois is named after, guess who?
Abe Lincoln, I'm guessing?
Abe Lincoln. It's the only town that was named after him while he was alive. So
we are in the land of Lincoln.
We are, and we're in Logan County, and this is the Logan County Courthouse. And of course, we have a statue of my main man here as a lawyer.
So Robin, we're still in Lincoln, Illinois, and we're at the Pottsville Courthouse, which is part of Abe Lincoln's history. But it looks really familiar. Why does it look so familiar? Because I've never been here before.
Well, it does look familiar because this is one of the Lincoln County courthouses that was on the circuit court when Lincoln was traveling through the 25 years he was a lawyer. He did the circuit, so there are 8 different courthouses that he traveled to and practiced law. This in particular one, we called it the Logan County Courthouse. Apparently it's the Postville Courthouse, is a replica built in the 1950s. The original, Dan, was dismantled and bought in 1928, 1929 by...
Yes. It ended up in Greenfield Village.
It did. It did. On the Village Green, the original where Lincoln actually did part of his circuit court law is at Greenfield Village in Dearborn, Michigan. And here we are at the replica, but this is where it stood. So we're thrilled about that. I'm just so excited to be here.
No wonder it looks so familiar.
Yeah, just the same spot.
Many times.
Lots of Lincoln stuff in Lincoln, Illinois.
I know you're the Lincoln expert. I know Lincoln was born in Kentucky but moved to Illinois, but I don't think they came in a Conestoga wagon, did they? And if they did, he didn't have a beard yet at the time, I wouldn't think.
Well, no, he didn't have a beard while he was studying law. You are correct. And he is reading a big book of law. Ta-da! Law book! But what happens here is this was built by a guy who liked Abraham Lincoln, donated it here, and this it's a covered wagon. It holds the world's Guinness Book of World Records for largest covered wagon. You know how tall it is?
Well, I have no idea.
25 feet tall. You know how long it is?
45 feet.
Yeah, 40. Pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
And believe it or not, it runs on its own wheels. They brought it here by pulling a tractor, so it can move.
Wow.
So another thing dedicating another statue to Abraham Lincoln?
Well, yeah, I guess so. An attraction. Another
An
roadside attraction of Route 66 in Illinois that has to do with Lincoln.
I guess. Land of Lincoln.